All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and today we are continuing our journey through Leetcode land doing binary searches. So that's where we are right now. I haven't been doing very good with Leetcode or binary searches recently. I've failed a few easies, so we're gonna just continue doing easies. So the next easy one is this one right here, missing number. Let's see if this one is a little bit better for us. Okay, and let me minimize myself there. All right, let's go. 268, missing number. Given an array nums containing distinct numbers in the range 0 through n, return the only number in the range that is missing from the array. Okay, so we're given an array and it is like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Up to n, but one of those numbers is missing. So like it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5, but then 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Like that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Cool. So now my task is to find the number that is missing. Okay, so the way that I'm thinking about immediately doing this is I know that the index will correspond to the number in that array until there's a number that's missing. So for example, oh, it's not sorted. Dang. I thought, oh, this is an easy one. Or maybe not even easy. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say like, oh, the way that I was thinking was it was a sorted list and you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it would just correspond to the index, and then there would be one that's broken, and then all of the other ones after that are going to be off by one, and then I could just do that search, right? Like check in the middle. Is this one equal to its index? If yes, then you know that it's towards the greater half of the array, and so you check half. But now this one is not sorted. I mean, can we just sort it? I mean, maybe. Like, why can't I just do nums? Do I have to do nums equals nums dot sorted? Does this work? Let's see. Print no. That's not how you do it. Nums. There we go. Let's just run that and see if it compiles. Does it work? No, it does not like that. Dot sort maybe. Okay. Did it change color? No, I don't think it changed colors. Let me. Maybe we'll. Okay. Well, it compiled. Let's see if we got it. Wait. Why did it not print anything though? That's standard output. What? What is going on? It should have printed something, right? Unless I am like not nums equals nums dot sorted. Nums. Is it okay? Let's just figure. What is the Python method of sorting? Okay, let's just figure this one out. Maybe later. Yeah. Maybe later. Come on. Okay. Numbers dot sort. Okay. I mean, oh, okay. Well, and remove this. That should work. It should work. Like, okay, well now we get it. Which brings up a question like, why did this not work? Why run? Why does this fail? Like, not fail, but I mean, doesn't print anything. What's going on with that? Why? Why does this not print anything? So before we even go into the actual algorithm of this, I'm trying to make sure that I make notes of just those dumb little syntactical things that always like trip you up. Okay, so the issue with your code is that the sort method sorts the list in place and returns none. This means that when you assign nums, okay, so it returns nothing. Oh, okay. The result of nums.sort and nums become none. So yeah, this right here returns none. And so therefore I'm saving that in the nums array or nums variable. So when I do this, it just does like an in-place operation and changes nums here. Okay. So anyways, we got this and it is sorted. Okay. There we go, 0, 1. And now, this should be 2, but it's 3. So we're off by 1. So what I want to do is do something like this. So while, okay, left is less than right. Okay, that's normally what we do with these with these binary search problems. Okay, so left is going to be equal to 0, right is going to be equal to the length of nums. Yes. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to find the middle value. So middle equals, and now left plus right, integer division by 2. Okay, so that's the middle. Now I want to check if the middle is equal to its index. Okay, so if if nums of mid, okay, is equal to mid. Okay, then what do we want to do? We want to change. We want to look if the middle point is equal to its index. We know that all of the numbers before it are good. So we want to look towards the bigger numbers. So we want to change left. So left equals, and now do I do mid or mid plus 1? So we just checked mid, and we know that mid does correspond with its correct index, and therefore I think we can go to mid plus 1. Yes. Okay. Now, else LF nums, I guess just else, right? Like in any other case, it's either equal to or it's not equal to, so just else. Right equals mid minus 1. Okay, so else, what I need to do is look towards the first half of this array, okay? And now, what is the stopping condition? What like, okay, I'm trying to wrap my brain around with these. I get that I'm shifting the left and right bounds, but how do I like target in on what I'm looking for? Okay. So, guess 0, 1. See, this is why I didn't want to say that it was going to be. I was about to say, oh, well, if you can sort it, it's super easy. But I was, caught myself and I'm like, well, I don't want to say that because knowing what you want to kind of do and actually implementing it in code is so much difficult or so much different and so much more difficult. So I'm trying to like talk myself through this, try to figure out like, okay, how do I actually implement this? So I have two things, and there somewhere in this array, there the index and the value stop aligning. I want to check the middle, see if the index stops aligning. Oh, it aligns. So I want to change my left to be equal to the middle, and now I have this smaller one. And now I want to check the middle and say, oh, it does align, so I change, or it does not, so I change does align, right? And so eventually I am going to get to the position where left and right just target in on it. So can I just do like return left? Like I'm trying to figure out how to accept it, but okay, let me just try to submit. But this doesn't help me in terms of I don't understand it. Okay, well, it doesn't work anyways. So, like, I just randomly guessed left. So that actually doesn't help me at all. Even if it passed all the tests, that wouldn't have been kind of like helpful because I don't understand. I just randomly put left. So I feel like with binary searches, there's some like I feel like I have not wrapped my mind around exactly what it's doing or how it's working. Let's see, so we have this here. We're gonna have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I'm gonna have left here, right here. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the middle index and see 4, and then I'm going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it matches. Therefore, I'm going to change left to be here, right? So I'm going to, right now it's going to be this index. Okay. And right is still going to be here. Then I am going to do what? I'm going to check again. And I'm going to get, whatever, like this index is the middle one. So I'm going to see that it does not correspond to its index. So I'm going to change right to be here. Okay. Then I want to run this again. So left and right, yeah. So now I'm going to get the middle, which would be here. Okay. And this middle one is also not going to match its corresponding. So I'm going to change this. Doesn't match. So I'm going to change right to be here. And now both left and right correspond to this index, right? I think so. So I mean, it seems like it would be, in this case, this index zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be that index or this value minus 1. But I returned left, and it passed 3 cases, and left is the index, which seems correct. But in this case, it's wrong. So why is it wrong? Left and right, should say left and right. I look at the middle value, which would be this one. Okay. So can I do something like if nums of left equals left, return what do I want to return? Return. So I'm thinking something like this. Like I need 2 different cases, but I'm trying to figure out like why I need 2 different cases. Does that even work? Who knows? No. Else. Okay. So does this even work? I don't know. No, it doesn't. If inside the bounds of the array. Okay. Well, why would it be outside the bounds of the array if so I can't even index that. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I keep coming back to like, why am I so bad at this? Like, why am I so bad at Leetcode? I mean, come on, this isn't easy. And I just can't even wrap my brain around something. Like, binary search is not dynamic programming, which, by the way, someone commented that dynamic programming is important. I know it is, I just hate it. And I remember hating it when I was doing data structures and algorithms when I was, what was that, sophomore year or junior year? I think it was junior year. But I remember I hated dynamic programming. So I am like trying to avoid that. I know I have to eventually conquer that topic, or at least attempt it. uh, Saying the word conquer it kind of implies that I will succeed, but at least I'll have to attempt it in the future. But I'm trying, I really want to push that off. I do not want to do dynamic programming. But I can't even get my mind around this binary search, which should be a fairly simple thing. Like, I don't think many people are like, "Oh, binary search, man, that concept is difficult." But I can't. I I think I'm just dumb. Like, honestly, I think I have like a. I think I'm dumb. There's no excuse for me not to be able to solve these kinds of problems easily. I mean, this is really not looking good in terms of my future prospects. Um, yeah. I mean, I really don't know what to do. I've been doing Leetcode for a long time now, and I still feel so stupid. And I can't do simple algorithms. Like I'm not improving. I'm not getting better. I'm not. This isn't good. Because I should be able to at least like walk myself through it. Come here and figure out like just from this array recognize like, oh yeah, I see what I need to do, and bam 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 bam, do it. Like, not even from, oh, I've memorized this problem or this type of problem, this binary search like style of problem. I should be able to, having never seen binary search but understanding kind of the concept of you have left or right and doing that, I should be able to walk myself through it and get it. But I can't. But I can't. It also kind of I constantly have this little thing in the back of my head being like, why are you wasting so much time doing Leetcode? Because I mean, I'm tired. Like today, I'm tired. I got off work and I come home and do Leetcode, and I'm like, I could be relaxing right now. But instead, I'm like torturing myself because I have faith that eventually I'll get this and eventually I'll be able to, you know, get to my goals. I'll just say my goals. Um, but I don't know if I'm kind of losing that faith that I can. Like I don't think I don't know if I have the firepower in my head. Like I'm smiling, but I'm actually kind of like depressed about this a little bit right now. Like I don't know, trying not to be too, sad about things or negative. Like, I know negativity will definitely like eat away at you, but this is a thought that I've been having for a while now. Like, and then let's just say that I do succeed. Okay. Even if I'm able, okay, so it takes me years to do to get good at Leetcode because it takes so long for me to essentially memorize each topic, right? Memorize how to do binary search, just rogue memorization. Okay. My question though is, let's say I get in, right? I get in. I don't think I'll be able to do the job because I'm not smart enough. Like, you see, there's a difference between just being able to kind of like memorize the concept, like, oh, I see the concept, I know how to do the concept of binary search. And what I'm saying here, which is being able to take a problem and you have an idea of what you need to do, how you need to do it, but then taking that idea and actually implementing it into code, right? Not That's not a memorization thing. That's kind of like a logic thing. That's a skill thing. And what I'm seeing is I don't have that skill. And furthermore, I'm trying to think through things and say, like, okay, if I've identified this problem, okay, identifying a problem is good, right? That means that there was a problem and it has come to light. So now you can at least attempt to solve it. But in this case, like, how do you practice that? That's more of like an IQ thing. It's kind of like your brain is just not capable kind of thing. And I'm very concerned about this because I'm thinking, like, am I just not smart enough to ever be able to, like, even if I'm able to do rogue memorization and kind of memorize the concepts for each of those, like binary search, dynamic programming, depth for search, breadth for search, whatever, all of those topics, right? It'll take me a long time because I'm essentially just rogue memorizing the actual concept. Okay, great. Then I can get in. I'm in. Cool. Can't do the job though because the job is not doing binary search. The job is kind of to be able to actually do those implementations. And so that's the second thing that's in my head, like, hey, even if you are able to get it, even if you are able to get the Leetcode part, once you actually get in to one of those top tier companies, you're not going to be able to do it because you're not smart enough to do it. Right? Like, it's kind of, I don't know. I also feel like arrogant that I think that I'm qualified to even consider going to one of those top tier companies. Like, I'm stupid. I'm not smart. Why would they even consider me? Like, I'm not from Berkeley. I'm not from MIT. I'm not from University of Washington or I'm from Oregon State University, right? Like, I'm stupid. I have no qualifications. Like, I have a bachelor's in electrical and computer engineering, minor computer science from Oregon State University, like a no-name place. And it's like, why would they even consider me? And I mean, there's plenty of people who went to Oregon State that did get into specifically Amazon. That's the company that a lot of people go to, because Oregon, Seattle, right? But those people are smart, not like me. So why do I even think that I would ever be considered by one of those companies? Like, I don't know. I feel a little bit like arrogant to even think that someone like me would be able to get in. I don't know. So I don't know what to do. Like, should I keep doing Leetcode, or should I just say, like, I don't know. I I re- I I want to give up because I'm putting in so much time and energy and effort into this. I'm not seeing any return. I'm not seeing any improvement. That's number one. Number two is, even if I did improve, I don't think I would be successful once I get the job because I don't think I'm smart enough. And I don't think that they would even give me a chance because I'm me, right? I'm me. I'm not smart. I'm not even so in my class. I was never the like top even 10%. I was like I was usually in the middle. And that's studying really hard. Like, I studied extremely hard. I put in a ton of effort, and I'm still just the middle. So, where do I get this arrogance to think that I would ever be able to get into the top tier companies? I don't know. So, where do we go from this? I don't know. Maybe I can just continue to try to push forward and do memorization of concepts and then crash and burn. I don't know, man. Like, I, I, I don't know. Because that's something that's, and this idea or this doubt has been plaguing me for not just like a little while, like not just a few weeks, not just a few months. It's been plaguing me for like years. Like, you're never going to be able to do that. Like, even if you got in, you can't. Even if you passed the interview, you're not going to be able to do the job. So, but I don't think I would pass the interview. And I don't even think I would get the interview. So, why am I stressing myself out? Why am I. I don't know. So, anyways, yeah, I guess thanks for watching this video. If you want to subscribe, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Um, yeah, I don't really know where to go from here. Anyways, yeah, so hope you guys have a good day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I will see you, I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do another Leetcode video tomorrow. I'm still deciding, I guess. Anyways, yeah.